Hi. In the previous video, I spoke about saving money and I given some 8 points about saving money. So the next step is what is this now? How to begin? So basically, when anybody speaks about money, you speak about individual of personal finance and the step which I explained it earlier in a previous video is the structure. So just to give a brief on what is personal finance. Now, personal finance is a process of managing an individual's or household's money, which includes incomes, savings, investments, and expenses. It involves creating and implementing a plan for spending, saving, and investing money, as well as managing debts and protecting our assets. Personal finance also include understanding and making informed decisions about financial products and services such as insurance, credit card, and the taxes part. The goal of a personal finance is to help individuals and households achieve financial security and reach their financial goals. So basically, your money, where do I start? We know about the different things. I have to save. So everything, the first step which I spoke was budgeting. Yes, my friends, budgeting is very important, and that's how all millionaires, billionaires, and success people do it. If you come across any of the businessman, or if you're working for a company, they have a plan for the entire year. In fact, they have a plan for the next 5 years and down the line. And if you think about Mark Zuckerberg and things, they have a plan for a decade. So how do we do it? They have the ideas what they want to achieve within 10 years, and then they break it down. Same is the budget. So what is budgeting? Budgeting is a process of creating a plan for managing your money by allocating funds for specific expense and saving goals. And there are a few points I will just like to read out to you. Determine your income. That was the first step. What is the income? Identify all the sources of income, including salary, your investments, and any other regular income. Income is what I have explained. The money which you get in. I mean, you're getting into your account in your hand. Could be anything. Second point, identify your expense. Write down everything. Make a list of all your regular expenses such as rent, grocery, transportation, entertainment, rest going out for the food, whatever is there, whatever is the expense, the money you're spending, write everything. So you have the income list and you have the expense list. Now, third, track your spending. Track your spending. Most important. Keep track of your spending throughout the month to see where your money is going. The problem is, which I had faced is, 30 rupees, 20 rupees, you have a snacks, or you buy something, so it keeps on going. And earlier it was not sure, because we just spend cash and things like that, because 10 rupees, 20 rupees, we need to have to give cash. But nowadays, with the apps coming up, Google Pay and Paytm and things, so we can just use our app, and that gives us tracking actually. So it helps. So we know where we are spending and things like that. Rather than writing it down, writing very best. So it registers in our mind where we are spending. But these ways you have to keep a track of it. All I'm saying is we need to keep a track of each and every spend. And end of the month, we'll know what happened and where we have spent the money. The second comes then after your income list is there, expense list is there, and you have a month or two, you would have seen where you are spending it. Then you create a budget. Budget now allocates funds for each expenses, saving goals based on income and expenses. Now allocate the budget. How do I allocate the budget? Is I know a fixed expense, like I was speaking about grocery, about your regular electricity bill, your tuition fees. So that which is mandatory, you need to do it with a what comes say you if you're getting an income or not getting an income, but that expense is going to be there. So that is your fixed income, fixed expense. Now, then you have to break it down after your expenses there. What is the other things you need to mandatorily do? The very first thing is savings. I had quoted earlier book also, The Richest Man in Babylon, which speaks about that, and everybody speaks about. And then even businesses, everybody, every millionaires, they save money from their income. First is they save. Minimum is 10% of whatever income you earn. Minimum is 10%. Then they speak about expenses, the expenses part. Then they think about the luxury part, going out and dinner and things. If they want to curtail onto that, because the fixed expenses you cannot cut it down. That will be there. But where you can cut is the luxury part. Luxury, yes. I mean, eating snacks. We say just at least what क्या होएगा 10 rupees का एक snack या 10 rupees samosa or 10 rupees some chocolate or something. But that is also you have to cut it down. So you have the budget for your regular expenses, the fixed expenses, then your budget for spending of other things, but savings. So savings, regular expense, and then your then you have the your luxury part. So that is the broad breakup with it. People or everybody does it. Then you have the most point where we miss out is sticking to that. I mean, we often say, "Arey, we did one month." I have also done it. I mean, I used to like, okay, let's see, and January 1st we'll do this. So by the 15th and 20th, it's gone already. So we need to stick to that budget. If we need to be financially free, financial freedom in the sense is have a comfortable life ahead. Right now, what we are earning, need to start saving for us, for the future, and for our family. So we need to stick to that plan. It's when you're individual, you can take over your own decision. Then you have parents, and just consult your parents. You're part of it. When you're married, it is like sitting with your spouse and deciding what is to be done, how to go about it. Yeah. So the point was to stick to the plan. And the last part, every month we need to revive. And if there is some adjustments required to be done, we need to tweak, a little bit adjust it. So that is very much required. So even in personal life also, they say you need to give some time for yourself. So what happens is during meditation and things like that, you're like looking yourself, what am I doing? Where am I going in life? So that is very much important. So goal of the budget thing is to ensure that you are able to meet your financial obligations and still have money left for your savings and investment. So it helps you to prioritize your spending and make sure money is working for you. I mean, everybody used to say minimum 2 income you should have it. Right now, we all have a salary per people, or anybody who's earning, working has 2 income actually. How? One is an income, when you're getting a salary, you're working and you're getting the salary. And the next is you making the income, what you're getting, savings, that money which you're saving 10%, investing in somewhere, anything. I mean, yes, I mean, you need to find out, is it stock market if you like, find out the correct process and do it. Then you have some other invest in mutual funds. So investing into something which will again earn money for you. So you have 2 sources. We don't think about it. I mean, olden days it was fixed deposit where parents used to keep it. They used to do it. But then now things have changed. Now we have lots of opportunities to grow money. But have patience, read, check. You want to, if there are lots of big monies and things like that, you can take help of the experts and carry on. So that's it for today. Thank you.